नमस्ते सभी को। आज मैं आप सभी के साथ शेयर करने वाली हूँ अमेरिकन सिविल वॉर, जिसमें जो कुछ भी हुआ वो मैं सब कवर करने की कोशिश करूंगी और लिमिटेड समय में मैं सब कुछ कवर करने की कोशिश करूंगी। पर उससे पहले मैं हूँ प्रियेशी और आप सभी मुझे देख रहे हैं मेरे यूट्यूब चैनल स्टूपिड्स पर। तो अभी हम जानेंगे कि अमेरिका कॉलोनाइज कैसे हुआ, मतलब कॉलोनाइजेशन ऑफ अमेरिका। सो इन 1500 AD, वर्जिना कंपनी ऑफ लंदन वाज सेट अप इन अमेरिका। कब? जब कोलंबस ने अमेरिका को डिस्कवर कर दिया था 1492 में। अब देखिए, जो ओरिजिनल इनहेबिटेंट्स होते हैं अमेरिका के, जिन्हें हम रेड इंडियंस कहते हैं, उन्हें इन ब्रिटिशर्स ने या तो मार दिया होता है या फिर वेस्ट में उन्हें शिफ्ट कर दिया होता है। अमेरिका के वेस्ट में उन्हें शिफ्ट कर दिया जाता है। उसके बाद 13 कॉलोनीज फॉर्म्ड होती हैं। ठीक है, 13 कॉलोनीज बनने के बाद अब देखिए, जो यूरोप से जो लोग यहाँ अमेरिका में आते हैं उन्हें हम कहते हैं एंग्लो सैक्शंस। तो जो दो कम्युनिटीज होती हैं वो होती है, पहली एंग्लो सैक्शंस जो यूरोपियंस को कहा जाता है, और एफ्रो अमेरिकन जो बेसिकली अफ्रीका से होते हैं। नाउ वी विल स्टडी द ब्रिटिश एटीट्यूड टुवर्ड्स द अमेरिकन्स। अब बेसिकली हम जानेंगे कि अमेरिकन्स को कैसे एक्सप्लॉइट करते थे ये ब्रिटिश। द अमेरिकन्स वर नॉट अलाउड टू कम्पीट इन ट्रेड। ठीक है, उन्हें ट्रेड करना अलाउड नहीं था। और दूसरा पॉइंट ये कि दे इम्पोज्ड हैवी टैक्सेस ऑन प्रोडक्ट्स, द रिसोर्सेज ऑफ अमेरिका वॉज ड्रेन्ड। ये हुआ 3 मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट पॉइंट जो मुझे लगता है कि इस तरीके से अमेरिकन्स को एक्सप्लॉइट किया गया था। So now we will study about Sugar and Stamp Act. In this, what happens that all the sugars which was purchased from France and Spain was heavily taxed, and all the papers like property documents, legal documents, and exchanges must contain the stamp of British. In 1767, tax was imposed on tea, paper, and glass, which aroused the Americans in slogan, which was no taxation without representation, which means that they would not pay any tax until they would get a representation in the British Parliament. Not only just representation, but fair representation in the British Parliament. So certain Anglo-Saxons masqueraded as black laborers hired a vessel at Boston Harbor and threw around 342 cartons of tea into the rivers, and this turned the river into brown color. This act was known as the Boston Tea Party. Now we will talk about Philadelphia Congress. It was held on 10th May 1775. All the delegates of 13 colonies met here. Some most important members were Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Jefferson, and John Adams. Now, what was the important decisions taken here? First point, they decided to completely break away from the British. Second, to create a continental army with George Washington as a commander-in-chief. And third, here only the independence of America was approved. Now, finally the outbreak of the war. The war broke out in 1775. The Continental Army was led by George Washington, while the British Army was led by Lord Cornwallis. And after this war only, Lord Cornwallis came to India. Now, British was comprehensively defeated by the American. Declaration of American Independence. It was written by Benjamin Franklin, Thomas Jefferson, and John Adams. It was signed on 4th July 1776. Outlined the rights of the people and the state. The government had to serve to the people. According to it, all the men are created equal and they have God-gifted right to pursue happiness. This showed that although America got independence, but still there was inequality. Women did not get equal rights and opportunities as men. Let's discuss about the Treaty of Paris. So, Treaty of Paris was signed on 13 September 1782. British accepted America as completely independent state, and it also decided and promised to remove all the troops from America. It extended from the Great Lakes in the north homes the Lake Huron, Ontario, Michigan, Erie, and Superior, and Florida in the south, Mississippi in the west, and Atlantic in the east. US agreed to pay all the loans and duties to England till date. It symbolizes America as the land of freedom. Give me your tired, poor, huddled masses yearning to be free. Now we come to social changes. As I told you earlier, that although America got freedom, but there was still inequality. So now we will talk about social changes. The idea of democracy was limited. So in 1776, all white propertied men were allowed to vote. In 1780, all the white men were allowed to vote. And later on, all the American citizens were allowed to vote, which included all the men and all the women of America. I hope you got something new to know from this video. Meet you all in the next video. Bye bye.